Unbelievable. News from Wike declares that the NJC becoming willing tools in the hands of the government to intimidate judges who are just carrying out their duties. So the judiciary in our country are becoming a set of people that, the opportunity to be able to dispense fairness, equality, and justice is being taken from them. They can see things wrong, but may not be able to, do something about it. They know that this person is wrong, but will have to give the judgment in to suit another person. This has happened. This has happened where we see, in the case of Imo government, where the person who is not qualified to be governor has taken over leadership in Imo State. Why I say that is because when you look at the whole thing, what happened in Imo State, they had election. According to INEC, someone else won the election. Yes. However, he won or not won, the judges stood up and said, well, we will have to decide who becomes Nigerian's president. I mean, we've seen judges come out to say that what the decision they made and the judgment they gave, they will have to live with the consequences, and they've constantly begged the people of Imo State who are suffering the repercussion of decision made by Supreme Court judge, for forgiveness, but once it's done, it's done. So judges are being intimidated not to be able to speak. Please don't forget. So this is what is happening currently now. Let's get all the details. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has accused the National Judiciary Council of being a willing tool of intimidating judges who are simply discharging their duties. The governor made a claim at the book presentation titled Competence is on Law and Practice in Honor of Retired Justice Chukwuebi Chinyere of the Federal High Court on Friday. Governor Nyesom Wike noted that when judges are subjected to summon, trials, and pre-conviction intimidation by agencies, Judiciary Independence Council, they cannot dispense their duty. They cannot stand and say the truth, even when they know what the truth is. It becomes relative in that sense. They may not be able to truly decide who is what and who has gotten what, because intimidation lurks around the corner. Nigerian government has to protect the judiciary, which is an arm of government, and give dispense on truth on what the people should be getting. So this is what is going on, and Wike is telling Nigerians that intimidation of judges will not take the country very far. Judges wants to dispense truth, but some people would have met them, and says you cannot do this, you cannot do that. This is the only way this is how far you can within the premise of the law. This is, and this person is wrong. This person is telling a lie. Okay, but you will not be able to tell the truth. You know, that this person is telling a lie, but you will just be quiet and pretending that all is well. Terrible, terrible, my wonderful people, terrible. So this is what is going on, and Nigerians, we need to come to the truth. We need to be able to say it as it is. For us to move forward, for things to become better, every one of us must stand up and defend what we'll call truth. Okay? Judges have suffered a lot in this country. For those who want to, unless you want to play balls, you want to play with the big boys, then that's fine. Then you can kitty kitty, kata kata, no problem. But if you want to be honest, you want to stand on the side of truth and justice, there is issues, real issues on that ground, real big issues on that ground. First of all, the Attorney General does very quietly. It is his that's his strength. That's his area of specialization. He will be set up like he did to like he did to Mary Odili. Set you up, and the setup does not work. They will take other steps. So that's what they do. It's what they do. They do it easily, effortlessly, and at the end of the day, you can see for yourself some of the things that are going on in that light, in that regard. So Nigerians, we've come through a long way. We've gone through thick and thin in ensuring that we can get true and honest people who could dispense truth. But again, truth is relative. because you cannot begin to imagine what you say the truth is, because everybody have their own perspective in mind. Wike is talking about judiciary, and for Wike to be saying this, that means it's true. Okay, the judiciary is being intimidated. They know. I mean, all the governors, everybody's aware what is going on. Everybody knows that Buhari has failed. Everybody knows. We are all aware of what is going on. Buhari has failed. I know Buhari, but we cannot. Nobody. They are all just keeping quiet, and everybody just covering their head, and that's why the presidency hates Samuel Otom for speaking against wrongdoing. And the governor of Ondo State, if not because he's in APC and he wants to protect his people in terms of Fulani herdsmen invasion, they would have done whatever they can do to that one. But if they do anything, they know that they'll be at the losing end. So it is really a hard call. It's a very hard one to speak on some of the things going on in Nigeria. And so part of the ways and what we can do is everybody coming on board and defending with strong term, condemning evil atrocity going on currently in this administration. There is a lot of wrong things going on, and we cannot continue like that. The judiciary system, for instance, for one, is greatly oppressed. Oh, oppressed in no small way. Judiciary system in this country is undergoing a serious, stinge of oppression. If you want to be a judge, that's why at times they bring up good policies, but again, they are the same people kicking against it. And what did they bring up? They brought up that, okay, in the judiciary system, their salaries should not be coming from the state governors who decide, who calls, who give the call on what happens to them. That's where they can be manipulated. The 36 state governors of the federation has kicked against it. That was Buhari's call that the judiciary should be independent of the state government. But what have they done? They've refused it. So if you look at it, every one of them, to a large extent, if not all, are guilty in one way or another. They don't want, to a large extent, they don't want the country to change. They don't want things to change from what they are. They want things to remain just the way it is. They don't want anything changed. You're the one who think they want things changed. No, you may be deceiving your own self, and nothing but yourself. Leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. God bless. Bye for now. Bye.